Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman, with Aiden English, and today, and today on Impact or Hit, you know, and today on Impact or Hit, we got Father Yule here, Santa Claus, or whatever you want to call him. And it's good to have him here today here today on Impact or Hit. Yes, it is. Jonathan Coachman says it is that time. Yes, I am quite aware. I am aware this the 11th month and Thanksgiving, or the 4-1 Reichs Thanksgiving, is the next holy day that's coming up. But everybody starts thinking about Yule. They do Yule gift shopping, things like that. Well, Aiden English says it's good to see Father Yule, and we'll see all the things that are going to happen here today, and who is he going to give a gift out to, and who's going to get Blackstone, or is that isn't a thing anymore nowadays? I go with you, Joey and Jonathan, both getting Blackstone. Are you talking about the Fleets of the same name, or are you talking about true Blackstone? Because no one wants to get that as a gift, Joey Styles says. Aiden English says, well, Jonathan Coachman said it has to be the Fleets of the same name, because nowadays, I don't even think Father Yule even gives out Blackstone to anyone. Ho ho ho, and happy Yule, and also happy gathering of lights and happy gathering of followership. Yes, I know it's the 11th month, and that those 3 holy days don't happen yet, but it's never too late, or at least too early, to wish everyone a happy holiday, whatever their holiday happens to be. I have come here today to let everyone know what the truth of Yule is. Now, over the years, there have been talk about folks saying that I took Yule away from Jesus. How could I take Yule away from Jesus when Yule is Jesus' birthday, the Christendom holy day? My little slight, when I'm giving out gifts, I am showing love. I am also show the same love and kindness and forgiveness that Jesus himself showed when he was alive. And by giving out those gifts, I keep Yule happy. I keep everyone happy. I keep the mindset and the happiness of Jesus' birthday Yule alive. I give those gifts out the same way that God gave Jesus to us as a gift. The same way those wise men gave gifts to Jesus when he was born. And man, it took them a long time to get there to even do it. So I did not steal Jesus' birthday Yule from him. I only work in the behalf of God and the behalf of Jesus. So anyone out there that wants to go around and guilt me and say that about me, well, then they are, truly wrong about that. Well, I want to know, I want to know who's going to come out and get in Father Yule's business. Like, who's going to be the one to skate, who's going to be the one, to shame Father Yule today? That's what I always want to know. Aiden English says, who's going to come out and do that to Father Yule? Because I know there's someone back there, that's going to do all that. Well, oh no, here comes the TWF World. Oh shit. here comes the TWF World Tag Team Fighters. Stand up! Shit. Here come the TWF World Tag Team Fighters, Gangrel and Kevin Thorn. Ha ha ha. Well, Santa Claus, we meet. What do you want, Gangrel and Kevin Thorn? What do we both want? We both want to get those gifts out and make them seem that they get into the right hands, Gangrel says. You know, lighten your load this year, Kevin Thorn says. You know, like I'm telling you, those gifts are for folks that have been good. And you folk haven't been good. You're going to get nothing only but coal this year. Shut up. You know what? Shut up. I know you're not the true Father Yule. You're not the true Santa Claus. I could tell you that beard is fake. I pull it, comes off. Yeah, you're right, Gangrel. It is a fake beard. I think it will come right off if I put a... Ow! Oh! No. No! Shrek says, you're not going to do that. Get back behind us. We got this. You are not going to bully Santa Claus or Father Yule or whatever you want to call him. Not on our watch. Not happening. What? Did you folks not have it? What? You folks not happy? You didn't get any gifts? You folks what's wrong with you two, Gangrel and Kevin Thorn? Shrek says, picking on Santa Claus. Just how low does one have to go to do that? I don't know how low one has to go to do it, Otis Rosnick says. But I know that we're going to take back those TWF World Tag Team winnings from you. And we'll teach... And Father Yule, don't worry. We got your back in this one. Father Yule? Well, Shrek, Otis, thank you for helping me out. Hey, we got a little song going. You want to sing a Yule song? You want to sing a Yule song? Yeah, I do want to sing a Yule song. All right, how about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? One of my beloved songs. But we shifted some of the words. All right, then, I'll take your lead then. Nee, 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 Gangrel, the big fuckhead, thinks he is a bloodsucker. He never won no straps, not in USWA, ECW, or WWF. We're not done yet, are we? Shrek says. Oh, Droznik said. Here we go. Kevin Thorn, the big Gimploid, thought he was also a bloodsucker. He never did anything great when he was in WWE. Ha ha. Now we're going to take those TWF World Tag Team winnings off of you. Well, here comes Ric Flair now. I know you can't see me, so pull the shooter up. Oh, thank you. All right, Ric Flair says, the way I look at it is, we will see Otis Droznik and Shrek take on Gangrel and Kevin Thorn for the TWF World Tag Team winnings. And it happens now. Well, I think that song that Shrek and Otis Droznik came up with was a very slighting song. They should be ashamed of themselves, Otis Droznik says. Oh, is that right then? Joey Styles said. Well then, if Shrek and Otis Droznik should be ashamed of themselves for the song, then Gangrel and Kevin Thorn should be ashamed of themselves for wanting to come out and bully Santa Claus. Oh, that's my belief. Yeah, they're ashamed to go all the way around, Jonathan Coachman says, I believe Kevin Thorne and Gangrel are the ones that be more ashamed of themselves than Shrek and Otis Droznik. This match is for the stand up. Stand up. Stand up. This match is for the TWF World Tag Team winnings. First they are the team of Shrek and Otis Droznik. And they are the TWF World Tag Team Fighters, the team of Gangrel and Kevin Thorne. Meaning, well, we're going to see who's going to win this. Fuck, Shrek's my arm's caught in the rope, my arm's caught in the rope, my foot's caught in the rope, I can't get out. Thank you. Well, who's going to go off? I guess it's going to be Shrek first. And it's going to be Shrek first. Put Shrek in the ring. And then Gangrel is going to go off for his team, Joey Styles says. And we'll see what happens. Oh, Gangrel just took down Kevin Thorne. It is true that Gangrel didn't win any straps during his time in USWA or in ECW or WWF or WWA or reason SW or the IWA. But he's taking down Shrek like no tomorrow, though. Joey Styles said a body slam. Aiden English said, Jonathan Coachman says Gangrel is a former TWF even land fighter when that was a thing. He had lost one at tag team win about 3 times. This would be his 3rd time. And down goes Shrek. Jonathan Coachman says 1, 2, and only a 2. I can tell you what, Aiden English says. Gangrel and Kevin Thorne beat Shrek and He-Man because Shrek got himself and was missing in work. And now Kevin Thorne comes in. Oh, Shrek just drop kicked Kevin Thorne and body slammed Kevin Thorne, and now Shrek brings in Otis Droznik, Joey Styles said. And Jonathan Coachman says we do know now that Kevin Thorne is in a bind now. He did the caterpillar to him. How the hell does a worm or that help harm anyone? Aiden English says Gangrel and Kevin Thorne will come back from that. And Otis Droznik coming from the top steeple now. Down on Kevin Thorne. Kevin Thorne looks like he's in a bind now. Of his own making, Joey Styles said. 1, 2. And Gangrel just broke it up. Which brings Shrek in the ring now. Oh. And Gangrel just dropped Shrek right down on his head. Otis Droznik didn't see what happened. Oh! Kevin Thorne just hit Otis Droznik, Joey Styles says. Shrek's down, Jonathan Coachman said. He can't come in and break the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. You gotta love this, Aiden English says. Gangrel and Kevin Thorne are still the TWF Tag Team Fighters. Here are your winners, and still the TWF World Tag Team Fighters, Gangrel and Kevin Thorne. Well, Gangrel and Kevin Thorne are still the TWF World Tag Team Fighters. And Otis Droznik and Shrek have nothing to be ashamed of, Joey Styles says. Yeah, Jonathan Coachman said, I think that Shrek and Otis Droznik would have won the TWF World Tag Team winnings if Gangrel didn't knock Shrek out of the ring. You can say whatever you want to say, Joey and Jonathan, but at the end of the day, Shrek and Otis Droznik lost. Gangrel and Kevin Thorne are still the TWF World Tag Team Fighters. Well, I guess so. Alright, we'll take it away now to Michael Cole. Alright, Joey Styles, and thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with Gangrel, and I'm going to be talking with Shrek and Otis Drosnick. I'm going to be talking with Shrek and Otis Drosnick here today on Impact or Hit. Alright, Shrek, stand up. Otis Drosnick, Shrek, I understand things didn't quite go your way. No, they didn't go my way at all, Michael Cole. They didn't go my way at all. Me and Otis here thought we'd be the TWF World Tag Team Fighters. But sadly, that did not happen. Stand up. What about you? You alright? Oh, I always like falling backwards off of stands and boards and things like that. I'm doing alright. But then again, Shrek is right. It's sad we didn't win the TWF World Tag Team winnings, Michael. But we will work on it, Michael Cole. We will work hard, and we will become the TWF World Tag Team Fighters again. And Gangrel and Kevin Thorne, that's our oath. Either we're going to get it done sooner or later, we will meet again, and you three will lose. Alright, we might not be bloodsucker slayers. We might not have round bows or stakes or whatever, but we're still coming after you. We will be win back the TWF World Tag Team winnings. One way or the other, that will happen. Alright, that was my talk with Shrek and Otis Drosnick. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Shrek or Otis Drosnick here today on Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we got here, for Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Ada English. We hope you like Impact or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.